It appears that I'm still loading, but God only knows.
The shadow knows.
Yes, yeah, you're right. The shadow knows. But probably only him.
Can she go refill VTS's hydrogen tanks?
Got enough thrust to get off the planet. That's probably a pretty good guess that the answer
Are
would
the
be
tanks
yes.
full?
Well, she has 2 batteries that are currently turned off. We need to load her up with some ice. That will let the O2H2 generator fill the oxygen and the hydrogen tanks. Then, if that drains the batteries, we can fire off the H2 engine.
Okay, looks like I'm back in game in the cryo chamber.
So here's an interesting question. If somebody would like to go do it, go post on the Daily Needs Survival Kit on the workshop and say, "Hi, love your mod. How do we change it so that we don't have to type noms on every chair? They're just all nomdable."
I'm afraid we'll get some answer like you don't.
This is my product and you may not touch it or use it or alter it in any way, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, dude, we don't want to be fucking having to put noms on every single chair. So we play on one of 3 servers. Alpha 1, which runs Edens Wraith Engineering. All 3 of the servers are a hardcore PvE survival server. So they're meant to be difficult. People die a lot. They crash a lot. They burn, fall from the sky. They get chewed apart by NPC enemies. It's meant to be a bit of a challenge, and there are hundreds, not exaggerating, hundreds of people who have tried and gotten very frustrated. So Alpha 1 runs Edens Wraith Engineering. The server's been up for, in various forms, a year. The current iteration of the universe has been up now. This is month 5. There's Alpha 1 is the entire universe except for Pertam. And then there's Alpha Pertam, which is Pertam and none of the rest of the universe, although you can still go into space and asteroid hunt. To date, the settings that we've put on Pertam, Alpha Pertam, have made it so that no one has survived and built themselves any resemblance of anything. It just gets consumed by the sands and desert of Pertam very quickly. And then the server that we're playing on here now is Alpha Shipyards, which is a virtually pure vanilla build environment. Alpha 1 uses Edens Wraith, Alpha Pertam uses Industrial Overhaul, and Alpha Shipyards is pure vanilla. Well, it's vanilla engineering, but all 3 are
Just
pretty...
no overhaul.
Yeah, there's no overhaul, there's no Edens Wraith. It's just a basic. But all 3 of them do have weapons core, daily needs, modular encounters, and then a long list of NPC enemies of various levels of difficulty. Some of which we tweak just to increase the threat. along with wolves, spiders, and meteors. Again, stuff that we tweak from time to time. And then we have other enemies, such as the lag beast. It's pretty ferocious.
That guy.
The gyro monster.
Gyro monster. That guy's a pain in the ass.
And then purple newbie noogies. They come around and they grab you and they twist and damage stuff. And then there's Clang too.
Everybody has to deal with Clang, though.
Yeah. And then there's just other things like we forget. Like, which way's this go?
Dumbasses alive well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which way's this go? I don't know, we forgot.
Yeah, it goes that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Try that way, see if it works. Let's see what happens. Alright, I need a couple batches of ice. We'll test out the tanks. The problem is once I start making ice, it's going to consume the batteries.
Do you have... Well, you can turn on one hydrogen engine.
I only have one. And I don't need the hydrogen engine. We want to see if all the tanks fill with ice. Or fill with hydrogen. See, we don't actually know if this system we put together is going to work. There were people who had doubts at the meeting.
What are their names? Amazon will have a word with them.
And I don't know if you knew this or not, but ice, it takes a lot of it to fill tanks.
Oh, I know.
I have 6 hydrogen tanks, so
It gets pretty icy.
look, my engine base, like sort of finished. My engine room is sort of finished on the shuttle, on the cargo ship. Got its own power, and its own generators. It works.
Twizzon's back.
Yeah, apparently I am. So what are you what's going on?
Well, we're working on this hydrogen tanker.
You were earlier, so wouldn't
And,
expect that to change.
And we're got some of the miners set up to go collect magnesium out in the wastes. Automatic miners, you know, hand script.
All right.
So
Looks like Space Beast left.
did he? He may just been jumping out to resync. That's been something that we've been doing regularly.
Oh, are you kidding me? The syncing issue's been fine. There's been no resync every 5 seconds.
I can visually confirm that all 6 tanks are filling with hydrogen.
All right.
Cool.
Good news.
So apparently I go to work and I show up at my workplace just to figure out that I don't need to be there that day.
I thought you were going to say something much worse.
Yeah. Oh, I think I might know what I'm gonna do with that old military base.
Dynamite?
Can also confirm that I'm able to move a hydrogen bottle in and out of every one of the hydrogen tanks.
But are you able to move hydrogen?
Remember,
Will those back thrusters actually work?
you mean the back thrusters that are directly attached to a hydrogen tank?
Hey, sometimes I put things on a hinge and they don't work properly.
Yeah, but you didn't have the team of Crowbar Store, Papa, and the V6 Harmony. HERMION. We're going to need one more block on the side of the ship so that we can put our name and letters on the side.
Okay.
So, when we're doing our design work up here, we need a... And that would let us put quote V6 quote under it. Okay, do we have a connector nearby that we could hit quickly to get her loaded up? Because it just fell through the ship. Weird. We have a miner that, well, that'd be a lot. She's on alignment with the grid because she was built on the grid, although, yeah, she's still grid aligned.
Okay. Visit, you still here?
Actually, yeah, I am here. My mic was off for a second there.
Question
Didn't
for
really-
you about the tunnel that you built going out to the military base.
Yeah, what about it?
How big is it? And did you use like a miner or did you just drill with a hand drill?
I drilled with the hand drill and basically dug it out. It goes several hundred meters, actually about 800 meters, and I tunneled under to the beacon that was under this place.
I want to point out that while we were dicking around, this man was actually doing work.
Indeed, he was.
At this point, I'm just working on doing some repair work and upgrades to my place. I think what I'm going to do is leave everything as it is for the time being, and then come back to it at some point and completely tear down everything and rebuild it.
Well, we're having a lot of server lag issues. If you're going to do that, that might be better to do it now. I mean,
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where everything is and get at least some basic production up and going.
and by leave it, like, do you mean for weeks or months, or?
It might be, well, it really would depend on how soon I want to get rid of it.
I mean, if you're planning on getting rid of it anyway, I mean, even just keep it. Why not just, you know, take everything off of it that's useful and call it a day?
Yeah. But I mean, I suppose I could do it handle it like that.
I'm not telling you to like blow it up or anything. I'm just, you know,
That'd
trying
be a
to.
sight to see.
I'm just trying to get a gauge of your plan here.
Because there's other people on the server if you need a helping hand. I mean, people who currently don't have a quote-unquote home. Viking, Natme, Calum. Although I think Calum's going out there with Space
Beast,
Beast.
yeah, I'll be going soy towers.
Maybe what we could do about the performance issues is go take some of those parts depots over and just kind of dismantle them. And
That's what I did or a couple days ago.
well, there's one that's about 3.78 kilometers from me. I'm pretty sure all I got to do is just tunnel in like I did with this military base.
The thing is that we need to get a lot of these just grids in general out of this base because there's just too much in one area. Like the game can handle all this, but handling it all in one area with so much stuff going on, it's very intense.
I can imagine. Right now, my major issue is getting my hands on some components like steel tubes
Do you,
Large
and, of course, motors.
you come over here, you grab some, you go back.
If I'm gonna grab some, I might as well take a small ship out there and just load her up.
If you take
You
a
know
small
what I mean.
ship out there, just go ahead. I mean, not just load her up, just keep her and crap. I mean, our grid gone.
Oh, that might help with the issues. I mean, another thing would be to, I don't know, just take one of the. Losing my train of thought there for a second.
It's alright. Happens to crowbar all the time. Thing that comes with age.
What's that? What was I talking about?
I guess that goes to prove your point.
Just wait till it gets to, what's my name again?
Oh god.
Well, then you know you're truly losing it.
No, but then you won't know.
Yeah. At that point in time, you'll
Probably
have
better.
no idea.
Hey, does anybody know what the 4 stages of Alzheimer's are?
No.
How did you have it?
Well, the first stage is, first you forget names, then you forget faces, then you forget to zip up, then you forget to zip down.
Oh no.
What do these parts depots look like, just for reference?
They look like little
The
buildings.
tower.
Not the tower. No, they don't look like the tower.
Wind turbines.
Yeah, a wind
Aren't
turbine
they
extension.
fun? Yeah.
I've seen the supply caches, and apparently those things blow up when you start grinding them. I know that from experience. I tried just going after a few of them the other, like yesterday, and apparently it blew up on me, and I was like, "What?"
See, the best way to blow up a supply cache, or not blow it up, is to blow it up before they can blow you up.
Unknown signal 1.5.
Hey, the pods, the cryotubes should have air. Good. Now I need to go figure out why there's no need to make some more motors first. So, apparently it's making motors, but I don't know where the hell they're going.
Oh no. Are you snoring, Jim?
What?
Who's snoring?
Look at your
Angus.
mic activity. Angus.
Oh God.
That's funny.
Mr. Mitchell.
Is that Dan?
Oh, John.
Is that Dan snoring?
Yeah, I think
No,
John's snoring.
it's John. No grandkids around to keep him up today.
Why isn't Charlie barking to keep him up?
That's a good question.
Restarts average seconds. It's just how long until people get back together and get on. It's we do the restarts along with the backup and server cleanup to help with performance to keep things running because we're running such literally just huge stuff all over the place. We try and we want everybody to have a a really good game performance the whole time. But Gezu, I'm not sure. I mean, we try and make the messages at least somewhat entertaining. To join on any of the alpha servers, you go on Discord which you're already on. You're welcome to join any of the servers. If you want to get on Alpha Shipyards, we need you on Discord with voice though, because if there's stuff that's going on, we need to know that we can actually reach out and grab a hold of you for anything. Like we have an event that we're waiting to schedule to do just on here, but no, you're welcome to join at any time.
Let me guess, one of those questions on Twitch.
Yes.
No, we asked that. I asked him how I could join the server.
Stupid. Why do I take energy when I run out of... Why do I take damage when I run out of energy?
Just a
'Cause
reminder,
it's 30 degrees.
the more of you that, you know, for those, especially those people playing on the server, like Calum, do you have a Twitch account and have you joined and followed us?
I don't have a Twitch account.
Do you think you can get one?
I think I can, yeah. Do I need to?
No, you don't need to.
It would help. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Are you? All right.
Yeah.
Because I don't see new follower just popped up. We ain't heard the music. See? Because you play here and you...
I'm not going to do it right this second.
Why not?
Ah, the build planner fucked me once more.
Damn you, build planner.
I don't know how the hell it missed 2 whole ass conveyor chains.
Drones have no appreciation for your work.
No, they do appreciate it. Makes a good target for them.
Well, I guess it does. What? You know, I think for the scrap metal, I'm just gonna throw that out. I have no need for it.
Scrap metal turns back into materials.
Yeah, scrap metal turns into a
Versus-
hell of a lot of steel, my guy.
I don't have a refinery on me, though.
There's an assembler in that tower, and there would have been a refinery. If it's ground down, there's enough parts to rebuild it.
You have enough parts in that tower to make a small, just basic assembler and basic refinery.
There's the assembler was thankfully the assembler was intact.
Then just throw a refinery next to it and
Apparently
grind
the
down
assembler's not.
No, basic
apparently the
refinery.
assembler-
Yeah, but then a basic refinery, they're cheap.
Apparently the assembler doesn't work for some reason.
Also, the
Did-
server is public. Did you take control of it? Does it have power?
Yeah, the whole place has power,
Do you have
and
control
it's all
of it?
mine.
Then
Do I have control of
is
it?
it repaired?
Yeah. What do you mean, the assembler?
Yeah, and is the connection to it and the grid? Can you move materials back and forth?
Yeah, I should.
Did you
be able
hack
to.
it? Did you grind it down and build it back up?
Like when you walk up to it, is it in red? There's a couple things on your
No.
base that were in red when I was out there. And what are you going to
Is it
call that
because
place?
they were-
Svizin's place.
Svizin's Hollow? Like, what are you going to call it?
So the only
Svizzlevania?
things, the only thing that are red are some of the stuff. Oh, there's a hydrogen engine.
Yeah,
Jim, we should call it Timpani Tower.
I think Svizzlevania.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Svizzlania?
Triton,
Yeah.
Triton Towers.
No, Svizzlena.
Triton Towers.
Triton
Okay.
Towers. You're going to take the name of the entire moon? I mean,
Wow.
wow.
Humble, aren't you?
I mean, holy cow.
Jesus Christ. Look, get a little Donald Trump over there. Christ.
Man.
Okay, so the hydrogen engine was not. Oh, interesting. And the antenna is not on for some reason. I wonder why.
Did you take control of it?
Yeah, the whole grid's mine. I just found one
Just
hydrogen engine that.
because the grid is yours doesn't mean that part is yours. Did you grind it down and hack it? Need me to, I can come out there and check. See what the problem is. We just get these engines welded.
Okay, let me go take a look at the assembler again and see what the hell's going on with it.
In the control panel, is it red?
No,
Then why are you
Why
saying
can't-
it's not working?
Might have a broken tube somewhere.
These tubes go into cargo containers. It shouldn't be broken.
Are the cargo containers?
Do they have to be right next to it?
No, they just have to have connection, and there has to be. What color
Yeah,
light is on them?
Is it green?
Crystal green.
Yeah, they're mine.
Super green.
All right, I want to fly out there. See
What was
what
that guy's name?
Figure out what.
What was that actor's name?
What, Green Lantern actor? Ryan
No.
Reynolds?
No, super green, crystal green. Fifth Element.
Oh God.
Bruce Willis?
No,
Bruce
I
Willis
don't think
was
it's-
Bruce Willis was Major Corbin Dallas.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you talking about the evil guy?
No, the evil guy was. No, I'm talking about the DJ Ruby Rod.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker. That's right, Chris Tucker.
Yeah. All right, coming over here to Timpani Tower.
Did you say tenpenny?
Yep.
Or timpani, like is in an ear thing?
No, he was referencing a certain doctor.
No, it's referencing Fallout 3.
I think he was talking about timpani like the drum.
Oh my God, Timpani Tower in Fallout 3. Holy shit.
Coming back around.
Okay, come on, game. Don't.
Where's the other hole in the base?
All right, I'm out here. Let's see what I can. The problem is.
Critters.
Where's your similar at? What floor?
John, are you back?
It's on one of the lower two levels.
John, I'm not hearing you. I'm seeing your light flashing, but
Well, your O2H2 generator looks like it's just chilling. There's your assembler. It's connected. Down. It's connected to cargo. That's for sure. It's got stuff in it.
Tempted to just grind the whole place down and start from scratch.
Well, before you do that, because that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, before you provide the Caleb method.
There we go. Oh, the only thing that are red are incomplete. That's a shit ton of missile turrets.
Yeah, they're all
Your
broken.
Your assembler is producing things.
What the?
so that means it's working.
That's.
Wait a second.
Oh wait,
it ain't
no, it's
producing
off.
shit.
It's off. That's.
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
acting
that's
like it
down.
is.
But-
Alright, well, it came
Swizzles?
out here, turn it on.
Pheasants? Excuse me, pheasants?
Yeah.
Is the ON OFF switch in the ON position?
I flew 4 kilometers with a jetpack. Turn on it.
Well, I might as well give you something to for the trip.
I'm already gone.
Oh.
I don't know, man. He could have put an official bag of Svizzlevania dirt in a backpack for you and sent you on your way.
I'm pretty sure it's just been ice.
All right, Crowbar. There's two things I'm gonna need. I'm gonna
Cocaine and a
need,
hooker.
gonna need a little bit of help to finish it off just a tad,
Okay.
and some guidance to get it down the passageway to the center connector. If we can get it on the center connector, she'll just drain the base of hydrogen. We can fly her anywhere. So, how much
So you
hydrogen do
want-
you think we need just to get off the ground and cruise down the base?
Hmm.
Oh, buddy, you got 6 tanks here. You got 30, 90 million liters of hydrogen here. You only really need 2 of those smalls to go off.
These tanks are
Each.
empty. Somebody disconnected it from the base earlier, remember? Remember?
No, they each have 48,000 liters on them. Which is 0.3%. Each small burns 803 liters a second. So you probably got, let's do the math here. 48,000 times 6 divided by 803.
But we
You
can't.
got 1 minute.
We can't connect at the center connectors because the piston's too long.
Yeah.
We need somewhere else to be able to hook up.
I will tell you if you decide to move her, you got 1 minute of flight time.
Yeah, but we need a spot to move her to.
Are you just looking for power?
Well, we have power, but we
He
also
wants gas.
we need to get the hydrogen tanks full.
John,
Yeah.
I found your backpack over here where you were standing before you nodded off, and I picked up your
Oh,
tools.
perfect. There's one. There's
I didn't
a
even realize I died.
ship with.
Yeah, you ended
Where-
up coming back in by medical there. I put the tools in that 1x1x1 cargo container that's above the med kit in medical.
Okay.
So everything should be in there, your tools, your food. I don't think there was any water that I put in there, so sorry about that, but
That's okay. I think it was running out anyway. My first death today.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead. Alright, that's parked. I gotta go ahead and get off. I got somewhere I gotta be in a few hours. Or, actually, in an hour.
okay.
Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all tonight.
Alrighty. Drive carefully if you're driving.
Oh, I won't. Bye.
Drive responsibly if you're riding.
Well, I got more girders than I'll need for a while.
Cool. Having more than enough. Not a bad thing.
Yeah. How does the daily need survival stuff work?
If you build it, you will eat.
Well, I know that. Does it just, do I need to feed it stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, what do I feed it?
Well, you need to feed ice into the water recycler.
Well, obviously.
Okay. And if it's that obvious, you can figure the rest of it out, can't you?
Okay, it appears that there's finally a little bit of warm air in here, so not that bad.
was daily needs not working well. The audio on here is nothing but a freaking construction yard. Gaizu has wants to try and join us and see if they can get into game and come on to voice chat after they walk their dog.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe that's how we should recruit people. Do you have a dog and play video games? Come see us. We play Charlie Engineers.
We can.
Okay. Engine control buttons.
Need me to come over, Jim? Give you a hand with that?
We got to figure out where we're gonna put it. We can't put it in the on the Cool Runnings dock because the piston's too tall. I will smack into the ceiling before we'll ever connect.
Okay.
So we need to back up somewhere that has a connection that we can, or we got to go outside and connect on the roof. I think we need. And we still got to clean it up. It's too boxy. I mean, these are just framing pieces.
I think what I'm gonna do is, with this place, is get rid of the top floor, and kind of make the top two floors like a penthouse.
Well, do you have any open projects currently, or are they all done?
Open projects?
Yeah, like, are there any ships that you're working on or anything that's not finished and complete?
Well, I still gotta take all the broken guns down.
No, I mean like in the base or anywhere else. Like, is there... Like, is there stuff that you were working on that's still, like, to be done or anything?
Not really.
Oh, then you're cool. Then go for it.
Pretty sure. What I could do is fix up the roof the rest of the way, and so it's not light armor blocks.
Alright, what kind of door? I'm gonna lose that engine as soon as I cut this. And that surprised me that that did not fall out. Hey, we just got a new subscriber.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So what did I do? I lost both bottom guns.
Binary, thanks so much for joining. Binary Killer Recoded. That was a little loud. Well, you know, we want to wake everybody up. Hold on, did you guys do the whole thanks for joining us thing?
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, okay.
Svizzins, come on, get a whoop whoop out of you.
Whoop,
Come on.
whoop.
Svizzins, we need a whoop whoop. Svizzins, where's your insane clown posse? Whoop whoop! Come on, Svizzins, we know that you're a member of the insane clown posse. You gotta be, man.
Nah, he doesn't. Yeah.
He doesn't, he's not a juggalo?
Nope.
No? Damn.
Just the juggalo. Everywhere I go.
Well, anyway, Binary Killer Recoded, thank you so much for subscribing and joining us here today. We're glad you stopped by. If there's any questions we can answer for you, we'll be glad to try our best to lie and make it entertaining. It might be the truth, I don't know. Things like, what are we doing here on the moon? Those are good questions.
Why, you're on the moon?
Yeah, this is the moon. We're here on the moon.
It's a moon.
It's
Not
the,
the moon.
it's the moon we landed on. There's a navigational error in the shuttle. Somebody put the GPS in the wrong way and we never recovered. I was a follower, but sure, yeah, I get the 7K hours in the game, and I'm sure you're building a nice looking base. You know, here's the thing. We're actually not trying to build anything. We're just sort of like ad hoc surviving our way. We, you know, because to make your way in this world today, here on Triton, you know, it takes everything you got.
Quite literally.
Okay.
Well, you know, Fizzins, sometimes you want to go where, you know, people know your name, Fizzins. But yeah, we did get here by accident. Yeah. Also, Triton is not a moon; it's a dwarf planet. Hey, get your plutonium ass back out there to Pluto, man. Rick and Morty dwarf planet arguments. Yeah. Well, in this game, though, it's a. Isn't it? No, it's not. It's a.
It's a freestanding planet.
Yeah.
Energy low.
It doesn't orbit, or it's not in close proximity to anything else. Anything.
Oh, wow. Holy shit, there's a giant cargo ship landing right next door. And it's got ingots on it.
Did you put out the welcome mat and forget to pull it back in when you captured that base?
It's apparently a giant Reliant cargo ingot ship. Cool. Free resources for me. And anybody else who wants it.
Oh, well, thanks for thinking of us there for a second. Yeah, we're design challenged, we're color challenged. Apparently we're directionally challenged. But what we make up, I'm working on a bunker due to the next update. Seems like Keen wants to implement a fight for survival. What kind of bunker? Do you mean like a self-sustaining bunker? Do you mean like, and what size bunker are you talking about? Because like, you know, the Sally port here is Is that a half a kilometer?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a
88 meters.
how much?
488.
Upgrades.
Yeah, this is 488. We dug this out. We put a drill head on the front of a rover.
A big rover.
Yeah, it was a large size rover. It was cool runnings, an ISL Hercules class, and we got a lot of use out of it. We built it in orbit and brought it down here, and it made the trip from 45 kilometers down to the surface. That was 4 weeks and 2 days ago. I'm talking to kind of bus that goes 2 kilometers underground with several hundred turrets ready to defend. Well, I mean, the problem with going underground is, are they going to make something... See, that's what we're looking for. Are we going to see NPC foot soldiers? You know, how much is... Like, have you played Empyrion or other space games where there is NPC soldiers? You know, because NPC stations are very quiet.
Energy critical.
You know, it needs... you know, you compare them to, you know, like a No Man's Sky station.
Busy.
Yeah. You know, you compare it to an Empyrion station, it's a lot of static, but they're still walking around and stuff. Well, yeah, that's the discussion we had earlier. Really, the only thing that we seem to have learned from that release was that, you know, you can reload your gun.
All right, Jim.
Go ahead,
Why
sir.
don't you extend the piston back and let's see if we can get it to hook up.
Okay. You want to tell me when, or?
Sure.
All right.
When? Let me lock it.
Upgrades.
You locked?
We are locked.
Okay, let's see what happens. Set in stockpile. Oh, well, let me do it in the cockpit. I'll set all 6 tanks to stockpile. We'll make that an actual.
I'll watch all 9 of these go. Oh no! Turn inside out.
Man, damn, I didn't make that group before we docked.
Well, I can unlock you, and you can make the group.
Yeah, yeah, unlock.
Okay, hold on. Let me get over there.
Yeah, like I don't even have the connector set up or anything.
It's unlocked.
Okay. All right, we are connector, piston, rear. All right, there's the connector. Let me grab the tanks. Starboard 3. Okay, the tanks are HER, MIONE, H2 tanks. Okay, group 2, so G groups. Connector piston rear, Swiss lock. Lock, H2 tanks, stockpile on or off, and toggle the tanks on or off. Alright, I'm ready. I'm connected.
You're locked up,
Okay, tanks are on, and tanks are now in stockpile.
and tanks are in blue. Blue lights, 4 blue lights on each. Did it fill that quickly?
Why are you guys not using the mechanical keybinds mod? I don't know what that is. Is that the thing where it pulls your hand out when you're trying to work on stuff? That's called motion or something. We had a problem with that with Edens Wraith on Alpha 1, and that's why we stopped using it. We were using it before. Mechanical key.
Those 5 tanks are down to 1 light each, and these 4 over here have 1 light each on them.
Oh, are you talking about the thing, this 3D movement? That lets you sit in the chair, take control of it? Because there's one that lets you do 3D movement with the mouse of the projectors to rotate the pictures. Okay, here's a real short answer for you. I'm blind. Things like that become very complicated and difficult for me to use for gameplay. So it's one of the reasons that I'm not streaming video, because I'm sitting right in front of the screen.
Do you want to...
Take it off stockpile?
No, leave it on stockpile, but unlock the connector and pull the piston back in.
Pistons pull.
No, it's...
No, I just pulled the connector, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so what am I supposed to check now?
Take the piston back in so that I can take this big...
Dude, these tanks are all filled.
Yeah, they are.
Holy crap. Alright. Stockpile is off. Hold on a second. I gotta put piston movement on here. So, there's a lot of stuff on piston movement. I'll let you do the piston bar yourself later, because I'll just pull the pistons back. Because, yeah, piston movement is a whole... Because now we're getting to extend, retract, we're getting into stop. Which is part of my problem with extend, retract, there's no stop. You know,
Really?
you've got to adjust maximum movements. And that's increase min-max, reverse extract. That's 8 buttons for 2 pistons. But are you really sitting like a millimeter away from your screen? Well, here's the thing. My chest touches my desk. And then here's the keyboard. And on the other side of the keyboard is the monitor.
So yeah, he's close.
Yep. Yeah. And it's,
He regularly complains about getting electron stains on his eyeballs.
yeah, it's an interesting angle to be at. So, alright, I'm going to set up button bar 3, because we're never going to run PAM on this. So we're doing pistons on-off, and then we're doing pistons extend, pistons retract, and then increase minimum, decrease minimum. Really, at that point, we could just group them. There's no reason then to control them separately, then, is there? I mean, we're going to...
No, because I would imagine that we would put the, either put the hinge at straight back or straight down. If it's straight down, we don't really need to extend the pistons at all. Straight back, we would probably want to set them at a certain distance, and then we move the ship in and dock it like normal. You know, we're just using the pistons to get the connector out beyond the back of the hydrogen tanks and the engines that are on there.
Hermione
We're
pistons.
getting better at that.
Huh?
We're getting better at that.
Well, yeah, but this way I can... Okay, so there's the pistons. So we'll do toolbar 3 as piston control. And we'll do... Alright, so we got pistons on, pistons off, because I hate the on-off button. Because we need to know if one of them's damaged. And then we've got extend, retract, See, the problem with increase decrease velocity is there's no zero velocity, and reset velocity doesn't take it to zero. You know, it's so let's just do increase decrease, maximum and minimum, and then this way that gives you distance control. So if you say 1 more meter, we can play with the controls that way. Alright, so the pistons are showing as, let's see, let's retract them. The pistons are screaming.
You need to lock and unlock the connector again, because it's in magnetic lock. It's not complete. It's not all completely locked, but it's not blue, so I don't think they're gonna retract. You're green, you're blue, retract away. It's back to yellow. Try again. Green, blue, it's not moving. Back to yellow.
Oh wait, oh my god! No, we're 10 and 0. We should retract fully. Well, here's what I'm going to do, because I did some stuff up here on the bridge. It's obviously going to need some...
You know what? Let me go up and I'll just grind off the connector, and then you can retract the piston. Thank you. Alright, let me get that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we had to be at that hinge angle, though.
Well, it was just where it was when the ship came down after it dropped onto the landing gear.
Okay, I cannot move stuff into the storage container from back here. I have to figure out why. See, we come to here, gives us to here. What gets us? Okay, well these are not working, and that shouldn't be a box. Okay, so this guy down here should be a cargo connector, not a. All right, let's see if don't lose half the ship. Always good when that happens. Okay, junction. Do you have anything in your bags there?
I'm taking down all of the tubes.
Oh, you are kidding me that I just put the same thing back again. Did I seriously just do that? Like, come in, 3. You come up to here. Oh, no, it's up here.
Okay, I'm empty. What do you need me to pick up?
No, I just wanted you to throw something into the, from the conveyor in the back up into the small cargo container on the bridge.
Okay, let me get some stuff. Maybe we can try doing that. Alright, from the connector on the back up to the cargo container?
Yeah. Can you put anything in it? Yeah, there are people who have various level of visual impairments all around. It is ironically a non-visual impairment. You don't, I mean, unless somebody has a degree of, you know, NLP or you know, very NLP, you know, close to NLP, you know, the use of a cane or a dog is a very small segment of the visually impaired population on the planet.
Did you label this Hermione?
I'm going to, but did you? I'm going to read. I have to move it.
I see Hermione captain's chair, but that's not connected to anything.
Yeah, let me. I'm rebuilding it right now. I just have to grab. The label was backwards. You know, important stuff. Alright, so I'm here, and I'm looking at... Okay, she's labeled as SCC Bridge.
Okay. SCC Bridge. Nope. Nothing's going.
Then that means I gotta finish a couple of other of these doodads back down here. Which, now that I see them, I realize that I should have finished them. They're the things that make the engines go vroom.
Ah.
I mean, if we want to go vroom. Alright, tank. Refill me up. 57. Build vision, lie to me.
Damn you, Build Vision. As usual.
Alright, try it now.
Alrighty. And there it went.
Cool.
Let me put a large plate through there. That goes through. Okay. Good.
You know, this color and that burgundy whatever thing is that John picked out would actually look pretty cool.
That tan color?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would. It's more of a burnished gold color, isn't it?
Actually, that's what it is. It's like a desert gold. Alright, so that gets us to here. What gets us down there? Do these have to... Oh, yeah. Alright, nothing has to go here. It's interesting because I don't know why that needed to be a conveyor on the other side. So... 1, 2, 3, 4... Something goes on up here. I don't know why this is a this one. Oh, because there's a side connector on the O2H2 generator. That's why it didn't have to come up from the bottom piece. So there's a bit of asymmetry, of non-symmetry.
Time for dinner.
No time for me to get. It's is it 5:30 yet? Is it half past the hour? Is it half to the top of the hour?
It's about 25 minutes to the hour.
Yeah, I might be close. I might be close to half past the hour. But yeah, I have to. I got things I got to do for the next hour and a half or two.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Please make some changes to this thing. You know, cut it, make changes, clean stuff up. This is just a swag. You know, I mean, I've got a sealed compartment up here as soon as we finish a few missing walls, like the bottom, the front, the top, the left, and the right. But from the back wall, you can look back and see operations. You can't see the landing gear, though. I thought that got a little, like I put the glass piece down, I thought it looked a little cheesy. Because if the landing gear is up, I mean, you can always come out here and look at it. You know. So, yeah, if we could just doodad this up a little bit. Oh, wait, we could fly somewhere. Why don't you take it for a ride? Do you think it'll fly?
I'm hoping it will. Put a lot of time into it.
Are we undocked?
No, you're still locked to the ground.
No, we're conveyor. But the conveyor's not locked.
That's correct.
Okay.
I took the whole conveyor tube down. That was what we filled the hydrogen tanks with.
Okay. Well then, okay. So we've got the landing gear. So the landing gear, the only thing we're doing with that is switch lock. So landing gear, switch lock, and then we've got. Did we label that landing gear hinge?
I called it Hermione retract RETLG.
Landing gear. Okay, so that one we just want to reverse. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to start up engines.
And there goes the deck.
Okay, so why starting the engines did that happen? Hydrogen tanks are on and they are not in stockpile. But we are showing 0 H2. Let's go check the hydrogen tanks again. Hydrogen tanks. 100%. It says that the engines are running.
Yes, they
Oh,
are.
we're not reporting any hydrogen because it's coming through a hinge. It's not part of the ship. So our hydrogen gauge on the front is not helpful. But the question is, do we have burn?
Yes, you do. On all the bottom ones, all 6 bottom thrusters. You look at the rest of them.
Okay, landing gear is unlocked.
3 lefts. There you went, right into the ceiling. Boy.
Dude, that wasn't even a tap. That was.
Oh man. There's a nice big hole in the deck down here now. Oh boy.
Where's all the tanks?
Where's all of everything?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Did you see that one, John? Were you standing there?
no, I heard it. I was over there working on
That wasn't even a
Spirit.
tap. That was letting go the landing gear. It was like we were held to the ground with all that thrust.
half the yacht over here is blown off.
Oh man. Well, we got that blueprinted. That's easy to fix.
Did you ruin any of the overhead walkway? No, it looks
No.
like you
No.
missed that. Just barely though.
Yeah, that was just. I'm amazed that we came down. All right. I'll be back. Leave it till I come back. I'll fix it when I get back.
Well, when you go up that hard into the ceiling, you're gonna come down. Come on.
Okay, leave it till I get back. I'll fix it. Hey, did Caleb tell us that was not enough engines?
No,
I think Caleb said you better just touch it really light.
Wait,
yeah, you did.
I didn't touch it at all. That was the thing. We didn't. That was literally just unlock the landing gear.
See ya.
All right, are we gonna have to put downward facing engines, or are we gonna reduce the lifts?
I don't know.
I'd say we put a couple downward thrusters on it.
At least until we get it outside.
Yeah. I'll fix it when I get back.
All right.
Don't get any trouble on that. If you want to, go ahead, but don't.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That was quite a boom.
Okay, that was a prototype.
Was it?
That was a prototype. Somebody clip that. We need that in the clip reel. Because that's just... We need the part earlier where he goes, that might be too much engines there, boys.
He did say that, though.
And
He did.
then me going, all right, I'm going to